Good afternoon, everyone. Can we go ahead and get everyone to take a seat? Again, good evening. I'm Dr. Ronnie Christian. I serve as the interim director for the Human Relations Department. At this time, we want to have our presentation of the colors by Carver High School, JROTC. And the national anthem will be sang by our very own Chair McKinney for the Human Relations Department.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
So again, I'm Dr. Ronnie Christian. I want to take this opportunity to welcome each and every one of you to our 45th Annual Student Relations Banquet. On behalf of our city manager, W. Pat Pate, and our senior administration for our department, we want to thank you again for being here. At this time, we want to bring our chair, Mr. Jason McKinney, back to do his welcome and greetings.
Good evening, everyone. How are you this evening? Good evening. Well, my name is Jason McKinney, and it is indeed a great privilege and pleasure to be the chair of the Human Relations Commission and to welcome you this evening. I just have a few short remarks that I've just crafted. We are a 13-member commission that is appointed by the City Council based on the recommendations of Mayor Alan Joines. Here we go. We make sure that at least 7 of the commissioners come from different backgrounds, so we can understand and represent everyone in our city. Our job, simply put, is to learn about and help solve any problems with discrimination in our community. We want to make sure everyone gets along and understands each other, no matter where they come from. And you can find more about this in the city code. Now, our goal is to educate, create programs, and help everyone in Winston-Salem learn about how to treat each other with respect, with language access, and tenant-landlord disputes. We do all of the things that are important for a city to be a real community. Thank you for coming tonight. I want you to enjoy yourselves, enjoy this wonderful dinner and the programming that is here. We're so excited for all of the young people. Give them a big round of applause for being here. Thank you very much, and enjoy the evening.
At this time, could we have our superintendent for Winston-Salem Forsyth County Schools, Mrs. Tricia McManus, come up, please? I don't believe that we have Mrs. McManus tonight. On behalf of...
Good evening. So obviously I am not Tricia McManus. My name is Alex Bohannon, and I have the privilege of serving as Vice Chair of the Board of Education. Superintendent McManus sends her regards. Unfortunately, she had a scheduling conflict this evening, but she wanted me to be sure to communicate to you all that this is one of her utmost favorite events to attend throughout the year, because it celebrates our students and the work that they're doing to create a world full of kindness. And that is needed more than anything. So I'm going to keep my comments brief because I know that we have a whole evening of celebration of our young people to continue. So I want to say, again, welcome to everyone on behalf of our school system and the Board of Education. I want to acknowledge my colleague, Board Member Steve Wood is here celebrating with his family. Thank you all so much. I look forward to a fantastic evening.
Also, we would like to have greetings from our mayor, Mr. Alan Jones.
Good evening, everyone. Oh, there we go. And I am Alan Jones. I'll start that over. It is, as I said, it's always my pleasure and honor to be at this event because it does a lot of things for me. I get it revved up seeing these young people recognized for the work that they're doing in their schools and promoting diversity and equity throughout our community. I want to recognize Councilmember Annette Scipio, who is here as well. She's always a thing. And I want to certainly thank Chairman McKinney as well as other members of the board of the Human Relations Commission as well as the staff for the hard work they do to put this event on. They have to raise the dollars to make it work and to make this event always happen, so I'm very proud of them. I want to certainly take a moment and thank and congratulate all those young people that will be recognized. See all these awards up here today? That means there are a lot of good things going on in our school system. Congratulate you students for the hard work that you're doing. But I also want to recognize and thank and congratulate the families of these young people because we know that their support and encouragement is key to making it all happen. And we obviously can't forget and recognize the educators who are standing there with those students all the time. That's right. And certainly Mr. Bohannon, the school board, as well as your support of our program. So on behalf of the citizens of Winston-Salem and on behalf of the City Council, we are grateful to be a part of this, and we congratulate and recognize those students. There are 254,000 of us here in Winston-Salem, and I'm going to speak for all of them. Say congratulations, students, and keep up the good work. Thank you.
Okay, so at this juncture, I have the privilege of introducing our Master of Ceremony for the evening, Buster Brown. When I think of Buster Brown, two words come to mind: excitement and fun. He believes in seizing the opportunity to inspire others to do their best, to reach for the stars and accomplish their dreams. Buster has worked with broadcast companies in Greensboro, Winston-Salem, and Winston-Salem. He teaches communications at Gifford Technical Community College and is the executive director and co-founder for the nonprofit organization, The Next Level of the Triad in Greensboro. Buster is a father, a radio personality, and a community leader, again, with a passion to help the next generation of leaders to be successful. With that said, our MC for the evening, Mr. Buster Brown. Give him a hand.
Woo! Did somebody tell somebody they love somebody tonight? Look at somebody and tell them you love them. Look at somebody and give them a hug. Look at somebody and give them a hug. Come on, man. Come on. I hope I don't get in trouble. I hope I don't get in trouble for this, but has God been good to anybody make some noise? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Like Dr. Christensen said, I run a youth organization called Next Level of the Triad. And one of my main organizations that's under the umbrella is the New Cool Movement. Can everybody say New Cool Movement? It's the New Cool Movement. And what New Cool is about, we don't knock anybody else's cool. But what we're saying is it's time for a new cool, so here's another option of cool. An option that's accountable to God first. An option that's accountable to family, parents. An option that's accountable to education. And an option that's accountable to civic duty, to take care of our brothers and sisters. And our mission, because everybody got to have a mission with their movement. The movement of New Cool is love, absolute love. So every kid in here today represent what New Cool is. That's why we're celebrating you all tonight. Give them a hand, everybody. That's why we're celebrating y'all. You are the New Cool. So before I introduce this dynamic band over there, I'm gonna get my little camera out, and I just need all the kids to do me a favor. I need you to just repeat after me, and I'm gonna film it. Do you mind if I film this? All right, here we go. I need all the kids to repeat after me. I am love. I am the new cool. Let's say it again. I am love. I am the new cool. And hold your C up, and let's drop it and say, cool. Yeah, baby. Yes. Yeah, man. So if you don't mind, could you please get a nice round of applause for Monique Parker, who is the Commissioner of Human Relations. Come on up here, Monique. Meek.
Good evening, everyone. So I'll be introducing our speaker this evening, Mr. Hinton. And if you can follow along with me as well in the program if you want to. Christopher A. Hinton, PhD candidate, MBA, is a distinguished educator, dedicated leader, and passionate community advocate. With a commitment to empowering individuals and fostering organizational excellence, Christopher serves as the Chief Operations Officer for the Academy Network of Winston-Salem, as well as a Professor of Management at North Carolina A&T State University, preparing future leaders to navigate a dynamic global world. Currently pursuing his PhD in global leadership, Christopher's dissertation, Leading the Future, a phenomenological study exploring the lived experiences of Generation Z, Black professionals in student affairs leadership at HBCUs, emphasizes his dedication to inclusive leadership and generational equity. Christopher is the founder of C. Hinton Consulting, LLC, specializing in leadership, development, strategic planning, and community engagement, driving growth and success for his diverse clients. He also serves as chaplain for the Winston-Salem Fire Department, offering essential emotional and spiritual support to firefighters and their families. An active member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, Christopher champions the fraternity's principle of brotherhood, scholarship, and service through meaningful community initiatives and charitable activities. He is also a recipient of the Black Business Inc. 40 Under 40 Most Influential African Americans in the Triad, highlighting his impact and influence within the community. His leadership contributions have been widely recognized, including accolades such as HBCU Buzz's 30 Under 30, Winston-Salem's Above and Beyond Award, and induction into Sigma Alpha Phi, Omicron, Delta Kappa, and Sigma Iota Epsilon. At the heart of Christopher's work is a commitment to empowering individuals, fostering organizational excellence, and driving positive change in academic, community, and professional settings. At this time, let's introduce our speaker, Mr. Christopher A. Hinton.
You guys got really quiet, and that was a really long walk. Good evening, everybody. We can do better. Good evening, everybody. As my bio said, I am Christopher A. Hinton, but for the next 10-ish minutes, I'm just gonna be Chris, okay? So before I speak to you as a keynote speaker, I wanna speak to you as someone who has sit in the seats that the students are sitting in. Years ago, I think the year was 2012, if you were to ask my parents, I received the very same Human Relations Award. And the reality is I was young, and I can act as if I knew how important it was, but the reality, I didn't realize what it actually meant to be honored as a human relations recipient for the city of Winston-Salem. But somehow, somewhere, someone saw something in me that was worth recognizing. Not because of my grades, my accolades, the trophies that I had, not because I was the loudest or I had the longest resume, but because of how I treated people. And if I'm being real, that moment didn't change my life overnight, but it planted something in me, a seed. My mother always talks about seeds. It planted a seed of responsibility, a call to be something more in the world we live in. And tonight, I believe that there are many seeds that are listening to me. Seeds of change, seeds of justice, seeds of healing, seeds of hope. And we can talk about the seeds all night, but I need to tell you why those seeds matter. We're living in a time that's really scary. Y'all not scared by what's going on in the world? Y'all are not scared about what's going on in Washington as we speak here, we sit here now? It's a very scary time that we live in. We live in a time where compassion is becoming rare, a time where it's easier to be loud than it is to be kind, where people choose their side before they seek to understand what's happening, where division is normalized and empathy is seen as weakness. But in the face of all of that, these students are choosing something different. They've shown that being human, truly human, is more than just being polite. It's more than just being kind. It's about being present. It's about treating others with dignity, even when it costs you something. It's about asking, what kind of world could we build if we led first with love? This award doesn't go to the most famous name or to the one with the flashiest resume, but it goes to the student who's quiet, courageous, who's steadily building bridges, lifting voices, and refusing to let the world harden their heart. So tonight, I don't want to just congratulate our students. I want to charge them. I want to speak to each facet that's here, from the elementary school kid to the middle schooler that's just getting the wind beneath their wings,
to the high schooler that's ready to take flight. As you stand in your own stage of becoming, I want to speak to the village, the parents, the guardians, the families, the ones that's been watering these seeds all along. Because what we're celebrating tonight, it's not just about this moment. It's about the movement that kindness can foster. And the reality is it begins with each and every one of us. Can I have my elementary school students stand up for a second? See, y'all must have read my speech because I didn't even say clap yet, but y'all already there. To my elementary school students, you might not realize it yet, but you are already carrying something extraordinary, the gift of wonder. You look at the world and ask, why can't we all play together? Why should anyone eat alone? Why does it matter what someone looks like or where they come from? These questions, although they seem simple, they're sacred. Because wonder is where justice begins. It's where empathy is born. Wonder doesn't build walls, it opens doors. And each and every one of you are continuing to open doors already. So I ask that you don't stop asking these questions. Ask why some kids are treated differently, and then do something kind that makes them feel better. Ask what it would be like if our class was one big family, and then act like it. Wonder about a world where everyone belongs, and then start building it with your words, your actions, and your hearts. You're exploring friendships with people who speak different languages. You're standing up when someone is teased. You're inviting others to belong, not because you have to, but simply because it feels right. And I pray that you never lose that sense of wonder. The world may try to make you stop. They may try to make you become quiet. They may tell you to just go with the flow. But the reality is, you're a spark. So keep asking those questions. Keep imagining better. Keep wondering what's possible, and then go out and make it real. You may be small in size, but your ideas are the blueprint for a better world. So dream big, wonder freely, and never let the world make you believe that your kindness is too small to matter. Give our elementary students a hand. Elementary kids, y'all can be seated for me. Can I get my middle schoolers to stand up for me? See, middle school is an interesting time because you are in one of the most beautifully complicated and confusing chapters of your life. You're too old to be a kid, but you're too young to be an adult. You're no longer believing that the world is perfect, but you're not as hardened by the world as some adults are. In the words of Michelle Obama, you are simply becoming. So tonight I have to ask you the question, who will you choose to become? Middle school is where you learn what kind of people you want to be. Whether you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, an educator, whether you want to be the next mayor of the city or the next president of the United States, middle school is where you learn what kind of people you want to be. And that kind of learning, it doesn't happen overnight. It's not always found in textbooks. It's found in the moments where you sit down beside someone who doesn't fit in. It's found in the moments when you stand up for someone who has a different name, a different skin tone, a different walk of life, a different story. And you realize that their story matters just as much as yours does. You are learning how to carry difference with dignity. You're learning that being a leader doesn't always mean having the answers, but sometimes it simply means asking the right questions. Sometimes it means being uncomfortable. Sometimes it means choosing silence over gossip, truth over popularity, and peace over pride. Growing isn't about becoming perfect. It's about being real. And just like I had a prayer for the elementary school kids tonight, my prayer for my middle schoolers is that as you continue to grow intentionally, you continue to be authentically real, that you grow with grace, that you grow towards people rather than from them, and you never stop learning how to love in bigger and braver ways. Keep going. Give our middle schoolers a hand. Can I have my high schoolers stand up for a second? See, high school, I remember being in high school. getting keys to a car, and thinking the world was my oyster. High schoolers, the world will tell you to wait. Wait until you're older. Wait until you have your degrees and you have it all figured out. Wait until the system changes. And my favorite, wait your turn. But let me tell you something that you may not have heard in a while. You are already enough. You are already powerful. You are already ready. The question isn't, when will the world be ready for me? The question is, when will you be ready for the world? Will you take this risk to show up as your full self, even when it costs you something? Will you take the risk of being authentically you, even when it's not popular? You have seen things in this generation that some adults have never seen before. You have lived through pandemics, protests, and polarization. And the reality is you haven't ran from it. You've risen to it. You've risen through it. And now it's time for you to lead. Lead by asking those hard questions. Disrupt the status quo. Refuse to let injustice become too comfortable, because it's nothing worse than getting too comfortable in the wrong places. Build something new instead of just fixing what's broken. Because leadership, real leadership, it requires risk. It asks you to do more than make noise, but to make real impact. You are not the leaders of tomorrow. You are the architects of today. So stop shrinking, stop waiting, step into your brilliance, take chances, because the future has been waiting on you. Give them a hand. And to my last subset of people, y'all thought y'all got out of this, but can I have the village stand up? If you don't fall in any category I just said, stand up for a second, because I need to talk to y'all, because this is personal. Tonight, this is not just a moment that belongs to the elementary school students. It doesn't just belong to the middle schoolers. It doesn't just belong to the high schoolers. This moment belongs to each and every one of you, because the old proverb said it takes a village to raise a child. While we're celebrating the character of our students, of our scholars, we're also honoring your choices, the choices that you've made to raise them with vision, with values, and with courage. You chose to raise children who see people, not stereotypes. You've chosen to raise children who ask questions and not make assumptions. You chose to raise children who offer their hands and not walls. And that's radical. That is the most radical form of resistance that you could ever imagine. Simply raising somebody to know that kindness is still important, to know that compassion is still valuable, to know that being empathetic can change the whole world. In a world that often offers rewards for ego over empathy, you've done something powerful. You've modeled a kind of leadership that begins at home, sitting around the dinner table, in the car rides on your way to school, in the quiet, thankless moments of being a mentor, of being a parent, of being somebody who these children found counsel in. So thank you. Your sacrifices have not gone unnoticed. We see you. We see the lessons you've taught. We see the love you poured. And just like I had a prayer for the elementary, middle, and high schoolers, my prayer for you is that you keep pouring into these children, because the world, not just Winston-Salem, not just the school system, not just North Carolina, not just the United States of America, but the world feels your impact. Thank you. You may be seated as I close. So tonight, I leave you with this. Elementary students, don't stop wondering. Wonder is the first step to building something better. When they build the biggest monuments, it takes one person to wonder what it could be, and then it just becomes. Middle school students, keep growing. Growth is messy, but it's where the magic happens. And seldom do we hear powerful stories, impactful stories, change-making stories that started in a neat and tidy box. And to my high school students, take the chance. You already have the power to lead. You're already powerful enough to dream bigger dreams. Now you have to believe in yourself, because that's where it starts. And to the village, I say again, thank you. Because without you, the foundation that we now stand would never have been poured. As I said at the beginning, this is not just a ceremony. It's a reminder. It's a reminder that human connection is still sacred. that courage still matters, and that kindness, real, bold, human kindness, is still the most powerful force on earth. And if I were to quote one of my favorite lines, young leaders aren't just the future. They are the spark of today, igniting change with bold ideas, fearless voices, and a passion that refuses to wait its turn. The world isn't theirs to inherit. It's theirs to transform. And I pray that everybody in here keeps going. Congratulations and have a great night.
That was powerful, wasn't it? Woo! One more time, let's hear it for the handsome, brilliant young man. Yeah. I always call my own children handsome. My boys didn't know their names till they're like 8. It's like, wait, who handsome? Who? Yeah. And man, you were a powerful young man, and you were not afraid to say something's going on with this country. Thank you for that. A lot of people are afraid to admit that. Oh, that was powerful, man. Powerful. Is your parents here? Is your parents? Could you give them a nice round of applause, man? Excellent. Job well done. Yeah. Job well done. You poured into us. We are pouring into your parents, dude. Yeah. All right, so what we're about to do now is bring the cheering up here. Yeah, we're going to bring them cheering up here. So we got the elementary students going to come up and prepare to line up over here, elementary students.
So from Academy of Middle Fork, Caden Lee Buxton. Ashley Academy, Jamez McEachern. Bolton Elementary, Eden Austin. And parents, if you'd like to take a picture of your student on stage, we'll give them a moment if you want to come up. Okay. Eden, will you? Brunson Elementary, Bailey Blue. Caleb's Creek Elementary, Jace Birch. If you want to stand in the middle, there you go.
Right there, right there.
Okay. Cash Elementary, Jeremy Trevino. Clemens Elementary, Ashton Harrison. Cook Literacy Model School, Josiah Wardlow. Diggs Latham Elementary, Jasmine Garcia Reyes. The Downtown School, Jude Gaspari. Easton Elementary, Allison Maria Asabe, Oregon. Forest Park Elementary, Alexia Lopez Cruz. Yep. Frank Morgan Elementary, Brody Royal. Gibson Elementary, Araceli Ascension. Griffith Elementary, Lauren Simone Brantley. Hall Woodward Elementary, Janabela Leon Gonzalez. Ibrahim Elementary, Cassandra Sicca. Jefferson Elementary, Nolan Lloyd. Kernersville Elementary, Elliot Hutchins. Kimberly Park Elementary, Alyana Smith. Kimmel Farm Elementary, Samuel Rock Lira. Coanoke Elementary, Soraya Gonzalez Leonard.
Good evening. I'm Julia Puckett. I'm a Human Relations Administrator. Our next recipient from Louisville Elementary is Ellie Wands. From Meadowlark Elementary, Alice Cagle. Mineral Springs Elementary, Alvin Robinson. Moore Elementary, Sofia Araujo Ortega. North Hills Elementary, Joel Oliva. Old Richmond Elementary, Piper Welch. Old Town Elementary, Piper Reyes Hernandez. Petrie Elementary, Bridget Palacios Torres. Bridget is not able to be here this evening. So representing Bridget is?
Is her principal, Patrick Sadler.
Her principal, Mr. Patrick Sadler. Thank you, Mr. Sadler. That's a good principal. Piney Grove Elementary, Reese Sorrell. Rural Hall Elementary, Tyler Donovan. Sedge Garden, Harper Booth. Sherwood Forest Elementary, Tempe Atkinson. Smith Farm Elementary, Aubrey Miller. South Fork Elementary, Nathan Miller. Nathan could not be with us. His father is accepting for him, Dr. Herbert Miller. Southwest Elementary, John Richards. Spees Global Elementary, Ezra Mack. Special Children's School, Harley Thrapp. Union Cross Elementary, Tucker Tracy.
Sabrina Bailey, his school counselor.
Sabrina Bailey is accepting for Tucker Tracy, school counselor. Vienna Elementary, Ella Bedwar. Virtual Academy, Joshua Greenaway. Walkertown Elementary, India Dozier. Ward Elementary, Kamari Carter. Whitaker Elementary, Jackson Wood.
Middle school students, if you would please come and line up. And while they're lining up, my name is Bob Thompson. I serve as Language Access Coordinator in the Human Relations Department. From Clemens Middle School, Megan Smith. From the downtown school, Jacqueline Jenkins. From East Forsyth Middle, Caitlin Santos. Flat Rock Middle, we have Nakaya Young, and she is not with us tonight. Haynes Magnet, we have Sydney Swenson. From Jefferson Middle, we have Jonna Halver. Kernersville Middle, Ethan Snyder. Con Oak Middle, Kaylee Fuentes. From Louisville Middle, we have Tirza Wham. Lawrence Middle, we have Sydney Good. Main Street Academy, we have Camila Marin Marroquin. And she is not able to be with us. Meadowlark Middle, we have Elle Windemuller. Mineral Springs Middle, Takaya Rochelle Austin. Northwest Middle, Madison Bides. Southeast Middle, Brianna Morales Velasquez. From the Virtual Academy, we have Helena Todd. Walkertown Middle, Sarah Sofia Moncayo Navas. And she is not able to be with us tonight. Wiley Magnet Middle, Ever Cook. And the Winston-Salem Preparatory Academy, Chandler Arroyo.
Good evening. I'm sorry I wasn't already up here. I didn't realize high school had already lined up, but I am Demetrius Watson and a newly elected commissioner with Human Relations, so I'm glad to be here tonight. We have Justine Miracos. That's from Atkins High School. Bishop McGinnis High School, Tyler Strugel. He's not with us tonight. From Carter High School, Brandon Givens. Career Center, Taylor Beeson. From Carver High School, Asiana Myers. From Early College of Forsyth County, Andy Lynn. East Forsyth High School, Laura Pedrosa. Kennedy High School, Jasmaya Powell. Main Street Academy, Alexia Lewis. She's not with us tonight. Middle College of Forsyth County, Robin Angat. He's also not with us tonight. Mount Tabor High School, Ariel Ramirez. North Forsyth High School, Tristan Muhammad. Okay, son.
There you go.
Paisley Magnet Alexandra Jimenez Sanchez. Parkland High School, Zari Forwood. Pathway Promise, Ricardo Ponce, and he's not with us tonight. Reynolds High School, Sean Lewis, also not with us tonight. We're gonna keep this train rolling. Reagan High School, Michaela Dixon. Glenn High School, Jose Aparicio, thank you, Mendez. Salem Academy, Raven Fulgham. Walkertown High School, Alea Bowles. West Forsyth High School, Carolyn Villatora. Winston-Salem Preparatory Academy, Ashley Dominguez Marici. And Winston-Salem Street School, Yvonne Mendez.
So on behalf of the Human Relations Commission and staff, I did want to ask Mr. Hinton, and I'm not sure if Buster left already, to please come up here as we want to give you all a token of our appreciation. This reads, with greatest appreciation for your contribution to the success of the Human Relations Student Awards, Christopher A. Hinton, March 27th, 2025, from the City of Winston-Salem Human Relations Department. And Mr. Buster's left, so thank you.
Well, good evening once again. Just want to say in closing, thank you all for being here tonight. We want to take an opportunity to, again, thank all of our sponsors, because without you, this would not be possible. So again, thank you all for being here tonight, and safe travels.